that's it for kind of the general rules. Just keep yourself on mute. We're going to start with the game of Pictionary, which the winner of this game is going to be our one contestant for the big art bank. So just so you know, if you don't want to be part of the big art bank, don't play along in this game. In the big art bank, you will need a phone a friend kind of thing, phone an art buddy. So just know that there's a kind of a little requirement in the big art bank. So if you want to, but if we'll go over that later. So we're first going to do Pictionary. So I'm going to go over what the Pictionary rules are. Let me just get myself organized here with, I have a little board that we're going to put some pictures up. So Pictionary, the way we're going to play it is kind of like a puzzle. So I've got my board here. I am going to be, the winner of this one, again, is going to be the contestant for the big art bank. I'm so excited. Can you tell how excited I am? I'm probably more excited about this than you guys are, but I'm super excited. So what I'm going to do is the picture I'm going to be showing you is one of my YouTube tutorial paintings. So it's not going to be an exclusive Patreon painting. It's going to be one that's found on YouTube. If you know what painting it is, you must know the exact name of the painting. So if it's like Santa's ornament and you say Santa's present, it's not going to be wrong. Or if you say Santa Claus's ornament, that's not it. It has to be exactly what the name of the painting is. Let's see. Everyone's got to stay on mute for this. So if you are not on mute, please put yourself on mute. Raise your yellow digital hand to be put in line for your guess. One guess per person, per picture. So we're just doing one picture here. We might do this game later after the big art bank, but so we're only going to do 10 guesses per image. So there's going to be 9 images. It's like a puzzle. So I will pick up like maybe this one and stick it on here. I'm only going to allow 10 guesses. If nobody gets the painting within those 10 guesses, I put another puzzle piece up. 10 guesses, nobody gets it, I put another puzzle piece up. And that's how it's going to go. I don't think anybody's got any questions. All right. So I'm going to put my first puzzle piece up, and I'm going to put these up in random order, but this one's ironically going to be in the first position. So this is the first picture. So now, if anybody thinks that you know this, you're going to raise your yellow hand. This is one of my paintings. Lacey, you can unmute yourself and answer, give me a guess. Lacey L., you want to unmute yourself?
Is it the Blue Jay one?
No, it's not. Good guess. Donna Chisholm, you're up. What do you got for a guess?
Riverboat ride.
Wow. How did you get that on the first one?
Because I painted that picture like 3 times.
Oh my God, congratulations. Yeah. I'm like, nobody's going to get this one. This will be a really good, well, Donna, I hope you're ready to play the big art bank. Donna is our first official contestant for the big art bank. So while I'm getting this out of my way, I'm going to give you the information on the big art bank. Let me just clear my little station here so I don't get confused. Put this over here. All right. So the big art bank is, let me just put that down there for a second. Everybody, again, is going to be on mute except for me and Donna. So Donna, when I tell you, you can stay on mute for now, but when I give you the okay, you can unmute yourself. So she's going to have the opportunity to win up to $1,000, which is super cool. Oh, wait, she's looking surprised, like she didn't even know that was the case. She's surprised. Wow. Okay, this is awesome. So I'm going to be asking her a bunch of multiple choice trivia questions. They are going to be art related. So they could be simple. They're going to start out really simple, and then they're going to get harder and harder. This game is modeled after Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So if you've ever watched that show, it's pretty similar, but I've taken my own liberties on making it my own. So each correct question, she's going to win some money. Once she gets to a certain tier, she's going to be able to that's like a safe zone kind of thing. And Oh, I'll explain that after when I bring up the board, but she's going to answer all 50. If she answers all 15 questions, she's going to win the big art bank, which is $1,000, but there are opportunities to win portions of it. Whatever money, if she does not win all $1,000, whatever money she does not win, here comes the big art bank, gets rolled over into the next time we play the big art bank. So every time we play the big art bank, if there's money from the previous game, it gets rolled into it. I will be adding $500 new to the next art bank. So let's say she wins $750 and there's $250 left. I'm going to add that $250 to another $500 for the next art bank. If she wins nothing tonight, which could happen, I will take the $1,000 from tonight and add it to $500 next time. So next time the big art bank will be up to $1,500, and it will continue to grow and grow and grow until people win it. That's why it's the big art bank. So she is going to have a certain number of seconds to answer questions. She's going to have some art lifelines, which I'll explain in a minute. And one of the biggest things, Donna, that you're going to need to know, and if you want to back out after I tell you this, then you can. This is going to be recorded and it may be spewed all over the internet. So if you're not okay with that, then you may not want to participate. But just letting you know. So here is my big art bank board, because, I love my chalkboards. So there's going to be tiers. I'm going to start, there's going to be 15 questions. Every question she gets right, first question, she'll get $1. Second question, she's going to be at the $10 mark. She'll be at the $15 mark. Every question, I'm going to say, do you want to keep your $15 or do you want to go to the next question? If she says, I'm good at $15 and doesn't want to risk it, then she can take the $15 and leave. But if she goes to the next and doesn't answer it, she's lost that amount of money until she gets to the $50. If she gets up to $50 and answers that question correctly, she's guaranteed to leave with $50. And it continues up to $275. So anywhere in here, she can say, I'm not confident on this one. I answered it. I don't want to go on to the next one. So she'll win up to $175. But if she misses it, then she's back to the $50. So I hope that makes sense. And then, of course, we go up to $1,000. At any time, she can opt to use 3 art lifelines. So she has phone and art buddy. So she's going to give me a phone number. I'm going to call this person live, hope they answer, put that person on speaker, and I'm going to ask them that question. And if she wants to use their help, she can use their help. The next is a 50-50. So these are multiple choice. There's going to be four choices for each answer. If she's not sure of the answer, she can use this lifeline of 50-50. I will cross out 2 of the wrong answers. So then she's going to have legit 50-50 shot to get it right, because there will only be 2 more answers left. Then she has ask the audience. So if she wants to ask you guys, what'll happen is I'm going to stop her clock. You guys unmute, everybody's going to unmute, and you guys are going to yell out the answer that you think it is. She's going to be listening intently. And then when I put all you guys back on mute, she'll be able to use your wisdom to make a decision if she wants to, on how she wants to answer that question. I think I've explained everything. I'm really excited to do this. Donna, are you ready to do this? Yeah. Donna, yes. Are you ready to do this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we do have a time clock here. So the time clock on every question is going to be set at 20 seconds. It will not start until after I'm done reading the question, and then you have 20 seconds to answer it. You ready?
Yeah. I might win $1.
Yeah. Oh, another thing. She's like, I might win $1. Another thing is, I do not want you to answer until I am fully read the question. Okay? So you're going to have that time of me reading. It is a visible question, so you'll be able to see. You don't have to remember. You can just kind of see the question. So this timer will not start until after I'm done reading it, and that's when you have the opportunity to answer. All right? Okay. So the first question that is worth $1 is, the name of my YouTube channel is A, Michelle the popcorn maker, B, Michelle the pumpkin carver, C, Michelle the paleontologist, or D, Michelle the painter. So your time is going to start now, and you can answer whenever you'd like.
D, Michelle the painter.
You win a buck. All right. See, not so scary if it's a question like that, right? All right. So they will get harder, trust me, but we're gonna start easy here. So the next one is worth $10. So the next question is Leonardo da Vinci's most famous painting is A, dogs playing cards, B, cutest snowman #1, C, Mona Lisa, or D, Campbell soup can. Here's your timer, starts now.
C, Mona Lisa.
I'm gonna have to get some kind of prize noise buzzer thing, like a little like or something, but I guess today I'm just gonna go for the mouth sound effects. So yay, you won $10. All right. So the next oh, another thing I wanted to mention, which I haven't mentioned yet because I don't really want to be a policeman or anything like that. But as we get towards the more difficult questions, and it might take you a couple more seconds to do this, we are going to kind of ask that hands are going to be up. I already see one of your hands is on your chin, but so that way you don't have like the 20, 30, 40 seconds of audience is using it to Google it. There you go. She's like, here's my phone. Oh, yeah. So the next question is going to be worth $15. So which of the following is not an educational session that I've done? A, how to paint fur. B, how to make gluten-free bread. C, how to paint skin. Or D, how to sell your art. So which one, let me see, make sure I have the other thing in. Which one did I not do?
B.
You are correct. See? Everybody's like, these are too easy. I can get those too. So she's won $15. Now, I guess my real question is, are you confident enough to go on to the next one? Because if you miss the next one, you're not going to win anything. Or you can take your $15 and leave. Would you like to go on to the next question?
Sure, keep going.
He's like, sure, okay. I knew I was forgetting to ask something, and that was that'll be a more important question as we get up. So this one, right. If you get it, you'll win $25. If you miss it, you win $0. So this $25 question is Michelangelo. Well, maybe I can just stick this right here. There we go. Is famously known for painting the image of creation while lying on his back inside what building? A, Cinderella's castle. B, Starbucks headquarters. C, the Sistine Chapel. Or D, Yankee Stadium. You can now start answering.
C, the Sistine Chapel.
Very good. Oh, look, we got people clapping for you too. Excellent. All right. So the next question is going to be worth $50.
Oh.
Would you like to go on to the next question?
Yes.
Okay. So if you get the next question, you are guaranteed to leave with $50. If you do not get the next question, you're going home with $0. Right?
Okay.
All right.
I came with $0. So
she's like, I'm going for the $50. All right. So this one is, what are the 3 primary colors? A, purple, mauve, and magenta. B, white, black, and gray. C, red, yellow, and blue. Or D, green, orange, and brown. You
C.
can answer the question. You are correct. Excellent. She's guaranteed $50. All right. So now the next question brings you to the $75 mark. If you get it correct, you're going to win $75. If you get it incorrect, you will win $50. And that's going to be how it goes up until we are at the $275 mark, which is hidden by my clock right now, but I can see it. So it's $275. All right. So here's your $75 question. Which of these playlists is not on my YouTube channel? Shoes is A, flying objects is B, C is apples, and D is hairy things. So I have playlists on YouTube, which is not one of them. You can go ahead and answer if you know. Or you can use an art lifeline. Oh, she's thinking on this one.
I know. A 50-50. Can you do
You're
the
going to do
50-50?
the 50-50. Okay.
Yeah.
Time clock is going to stop. Well, you might get an extra couple of seconds on that one. So, yeah, that's fine. And I need my marker. Let me just get my, oops, I thought I had a marker. There it is. So which of these playlists is not on my YouTube channel? So I know that one is on it, and I know that that one is on it. So you are left, put my marker down. Your options are now flying objects or hairy things.
Well, you didn't help me because I knew those two were already on there.
Oh, these two. Oh, those two. Oh, see, that's not how it goes, though.
I remembered those.
All right, you got 9 seconds.
Yeah.
You could use another lifeline if you wanted to. Oh, 2 seconds.
Yeah. So I'll say D is not on there.
You are correct. Oh, you are correct. Well, we ran out of time, but we'll put that with those stumbling, bumbling on the thing.
Oh,
okay.
I thought you. Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant answer.
No worries. No worries. So, yeah. So you have a countdown, and when that time is up, that'll be as much time as you have for the question. But this is the first big art bank, so let's just do another question. So you've won $75. I'm going to cross off your 50-50 art line because you no longer have that available to you. So the next question is worth $125. You can take your 75 and go, or you can play for the 125. But if you miss it, you're back down to $50.
Okay, I'll keep going.
You keep going. All right. So your 125 question is, where was the Statue of Liberty built? A, Paris, France. B, deep inside a secret volcano. C, Home Depot. Or D, in space. You can answer the question. You are correct. Do you like how I had to actually look at that one? All right. So you have won $125.
I was actually looking at that. I don't need that.
So the next, and then let me just make sure we got everybody on mute. There we go. So the next question is going to be worth $175. If you get it correct, you win $175. If you get it incorrect, you're back down to $50. Or you can take your $125 and call it for the day. Which would you like to do?
Keep going.
Keep going. She's a damn kind of girl. All right. So the next question is going to be worth $175. This question is, how many paintings did Van Gogh sell in his lifetime? None is A. B is 1. C is 99. And D is 998. You can now answer if you'd like to, or use a lifeline.
Let's ask the audience.
Ask the audience. Okay. So we are going to ask the audience. How this is going to work is everybody can not yet. When I give you the green light, you're going to unmute yourself. You are going to have 10 seconds to call out whatever answer you want. Donna's going to be listening intently. At 10 seconds, we're going to all go back on mute, and she's going to have some time to answer that question. So if you guys are all ready, unmute yourself and call out whatever letter you think is the correct letter.
A.
Number three. Okay, time's up. Put yourself on mute. Everybody mute. Oh my God, that was so fun. It was like a total on my end. I hope, Donna, you could hear it. Like how it was all like echoing with all their answers. So did you decide, Donna?
So I'll say B.
You'll say B. Okay. I have to tell you that you are correct. That's so nicely done. Well,
Thank you, friends.
used art line there. So let me just cross out that art line. That's so awesome. It was so cool to listen to that. And it's great because these are all just new experiences that we're all having. So you use Ask the Audience. All right. So you have won $175. If you go to the 225 and miss it and don't get it, you will go back to $50. If you get it right, you win $225. Which would you like to do?
Keep going.
Oh, she's keeping going. All right. So your $225 question is, what does the word Renaissance mean? A, renewal. B, reform. C, revival. Or D, rebirth. You have 20 seconds. You have one lifeline left to use. I know this was a tricky one. So think of the Renaissance. Oh, you got 8 seconds.
Renaissance.
You want to use, Pam Wright, put yourself on mute. You want to use your art buddy or you want to try and answer it?
I'll answer it. I'll say D.
She is correct. Winner. She took a stab at that one. She's like, I was even like wondering if I was going to remember. It's a tricky one because, the Renaissance era, it was a rebirth. It was a rebirth for artists, which is just such a cool time in history. Okay. So we are on to your next kind of safe zone. If you get that, she's sweating. I just saw her wipe her brow on that one. All right. So your next question is worth $275 if you get it correct. If you choose to do it, you get it correct. You're locked in at that $275, and that's the lowest amount that you'll go home with.
Okay.
If you miss it, you are back at the $50 mark. Or you can take the $225 right now and say, I'm done answering questions.
I'll keep going.
She's going to go for it.
I got one more line.
They're like biting their fingernails. You've got people on the edge of their seats, Donna. All right. So the $275 question is, which country did I not paint in or do a plein air painting while traveling abroad? So I did lots of plein air paintings. A is England, B is Ireland, C is France, and D is Italy. Which one did I not do a plein air painting? So you do have your art buddy, phone a buddy left. Or you can answer. You've got 10 seconds.
I guess I'll do the phone a art buddy.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. So we're going to need their phone number.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to write it on a piece of paper and show me, or if whatever you want to do is fine by me.
I can just tell you it's fine.
Okay, go for it. Okay. I've got my magical hands dialing away right now, and it's on speaker. Who am I speaking to anyways?
My sister, Dawn.
If we can get her on the phone here. Dawn? Hi, Dawn. This is Michelle the painter. Your sister Donna gave me your phone number.
Yeah.
Okay, she's on a live art trivia game night on a Zoom call. Okay, so you're her art buddy lifeline that she's giving us. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a trivia question, and she's going to be listening, and you can give her the answer. The question is, which country, I'm Michelle the painter, did I not do a plein air painting in while traveling abroad? So the options are A, England, B, Ireland, C.
I couldn't hear you the first part of it at all.
Okay, so I did plein air paintings in Europe, and one of these countries I did not paint in. So the options are A, England, B, Ireland, C, France, or D, Italy. So which one did I not paint in?
I think it's A.
You think it's A, England?
I think so.
Okay, that's the answer that I'll give her, and she'll decide if she wants to use it. Thank you. All right, bye, Dawn.
Thanks, Michelle.
I'm-
Good to talk to you.
Okay. Bye. All right. So she thinks that it's A, England.
So
What do you think,
I guess
Donna?
I'll go with A because I don't really know at all.
Okay, well, you're going to have to thank your sister a lot because it is A. It's the correct answer. So you have now locked yourself in at the 275 level. Woo! I think you're going to have to take Dawn out to dinner or something to just say, not that I'm going to spend your winnings on you or anything, but all right. So the next question is at the, I don't need that. That's, is at the 350 level. So if you win this, you're good, or if you answer correctly, you win 350. If you miss it, you're going to go back to the 275. So I guess you just want to do this one, right?
I do,
There's no loss in this one. So
Exactly.
it is according to whitehouse.gov. How many gallons of paint does it take to repaint the exterior of the White House? So A is 435, B is 570, C is 640, and D is 990. And your 20 seconds starts now.
My goodness.
I know. Kind of a shot in the dark with 10 seconds left here. And once the time is up, so you're going to have to answer before that.
Yeah, okay. I'll just say C because I don't know. So
Okay. So I do apologize, but B was the answer.
Oh,
570.
that's
So,
okay.
woo, you have won $275 today.
That's awesome.
That is so
Awesome.
cool. So congratulations, Donna. I think that you did a fabulous job. You are our maiden voyage for this
Yay.
big art bank. And we will do the math, which is $725 is going to be added to $500 for the next big art bank. So the prize is just going to keep going up. So you guys are now familiar with how we're going to be doing this. So if you want to participate in the next one for even more cash, that will be available. And Donnie, you're going to want to email contact@michellethepainter.com. Let them know that you have won the big art bank. All right, let me get this clock, I think, out of the way. And we are going to go on to some other art games. So the next art game that we're going to play, let me get all my stuff out here. We're going to be doing 2 more